Good afternoon, cult members. Welcome to the Pop Culture Cult. This is Sean, and this is going to be our trailer reaction for Creed 2. Now, we have had a ton of trailers this week, and every one of them has been amazing so far. I've been really excited about every one that we've seen. And this one, now, we knew that they were doing a Creed 2. Now, after the first one, when they announced the first one, I was like, we're going really back into the Rocky thing, but here, let's do it. And okay, we saw it and it was amazing. Michael B. Jordan was really good, and Sylvester Stallone got an Oscar nomination, and Ryan Coogler put his name on just who he is as a director and everything like that. And they announced the second one without Ryan Coogler, and I was like, I don't know. But after what Michael B. Jordan did in Black Panther and what he's done, and he's killing it, guys. He's killing it. So I'm excited to see what this one looks like. And like I said, all the other trailers this week have been really good. So it's got a big mountain to climb. So here we go. Here's our reaction to Creed 2. Go.
If we don't do what we love,
Training in the desert. That's always a good sign.
then we wouldn't exist.
Ow.
It's time, kid.
It's like nothing really matters to him right now, including me.
You gotta think real hard about this. You got people that need you now.
That was just a cute shot, by
I'm
the way.
taking the fight.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Don't do this.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father
always have a
said,
choice.
And he died right here in my hands. That kid was raised in hate. It's dangerous.
Oh.
He broke things in me that ain't never been fixed. It ain't worth it.
What does that mean?
It's not just us anymore, Dave.
I want to rewrite history.
If you want to fight
Jesus
this man, that's
Christ.
your business. But don't pretend this is about your father.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my walls.
This won't be the end of me. Or you. It can't be, because we're a team.
Now you know what you're fighting for.
Love the stare down with Drago and Rocky.
Round after round, you learn more about yourself. And when I stepped in that ring, it wasn't all about me.
Thanksgiving. Okay. Wow. Okay. The guy that got to play Drago's son is like 8 feet tall, right? Like that's not. I'm not saying like Michael B. Jordan is this big, huge, like gigantic of a man, but he's 5'11", 6 foot, and he's having to look up to Drago. Is he out of his weight class? I know they were supposed to be heavyweights, but whatever. I like the line that Drago was raised in hate, so he has a different kind of burn in his belly. That's how I take that. He has a different burn in his belly to want to succeed or crush whoever's in front of him or whatever. And I'm wondering if Father Drago is going to be more involved in trying to help his kid, like maybe be not such a bad guy, or is he gonna fuel him into being a bad guy? Because he kind of changed his tune at the end of Rocky 4. Now, I'm not a super in-depth historian of the Rocky franchise, but I watch enough people who talk about the Rocky franchise to remind me of certain things. And at the end of Rocky 4, Drago is like he kind of comes around to Rocky's side. So I'm wondering how that's going to be played out in this movie. The idea too that Creed has got to play. He's got to come back and fight. He has to do this. I question that as a story point, but if they can make it make sense, because like Rocky says, your father said the same thing, and look at what happened to him. You don't have to do this. You're not obligated to do it, and so that kind of concept and maybe he needs it to. Creed needs it to move forward with his own, to become his own person outside of the shadow of his father and be a proper father to his new kid. And so I love the interaction with him and Tessa Thompson, and it's always the spouse of the fighter who fights more of the fight than the fighter actually does, because they really can't do anything, and they're also kind of helpless in the whole process, and they have to watch their loved one get pummeled in the ring, and so it's really hard on them to sit there and watch. And so I'm wondering how they're going to play that up in this whole process too, because if they're going to play the Drago killed his dad in the ring and there's a possibility that this is going to happen, it's all the supporting cast around Creed that's going to have to deal with that as well. Rocky, Creed's mom, all of that. So that's our thoughts on the Creed 2 trailer. By the way, this is probably the best trailer I've seen all week, and we've seen a bunch. It's like I got goosebumps. Like I'm ready to go fight somebody. Maybe not somebody a foot taller than me, but you understand what I'm saying. So what do you guys think? Are you excited about this, the Creed 2 movie? Are you excited about it? We're getting it at Thanksgiving. What do you think it's going to open for? There's a good question for you. I'm thinking somewhere between 70 and 80 million just after what it did in the first time. But you tell us, how big of an opening do you think it's going to have on that Thanksgiving weekend? Like this video while you're here. Subscribe to the channel. You can get a hold of us too on our social media network. We are at pop_cult1 on Twitter. We're on Facebook at the Pop Culture Cult, and we're at PopCultureCult1 on Instagram. We're also on the Stardust app where you get to watch everything, react to it in 30-second trailers. Just download it for free. Follow us first. Till the next trailer, I'm sure in 5 minutes. Good afternoon now.